Hi, this is Tammy, and I'm Bandit in the Bird. Oops, sorry, I know you guys can't see my eyes. Oh, sorry. Anyway, um, I have a few good things, a few bad things, and turn up the volume on my microphone. And so I'm going to address some of those concerns and issues and see. Hopefully, maybe I get some feedback. Anyway, so here goes. My start weight was 351 on March 19th. As of April 11th, I weigh 321.5. My date of surgery was April 6th. So the good. I'm eating well and keeping really close to what the doctor needs me to do for my after surgery diet. I am on full liquids, and so that means I'm having like cream of wheat, uh, creamy soups, uh, thin grits, uh, protein shakes, of course, and all the clear liquids that you can take. Um, Another good thing is that my scale is wrong. My last um, post, I had said that I had gained 4 pounds, and my scale was reading me at 340. Uh, so I wasn't, I was saying, oh, it's not worried. I was a little bummed, to be honest, but I'd already put in my mind frame that this is not going to be a quick fix. This is something for the long haul. So get buckled in. Don't expect big weight losses. But I guess I was anticipating some because I'm on liquids. So um, I'm glad to hear that my scale was wrong. So I went to the doctors and they weighed me in on Monday, and that was 321.5. So I've lost a total of 19.5 pounds. Yay! um, let's see. Oh, I am getting more water in, so that's good. I'm still struggling getting a whole 64 ounces. I'm usually between 32 to 48. So I'm still struggling a little bit, but I'm getting a lot more water in than when I first got home. And I attribute that a lot to that I was just sleeping and recovering. Um, so the bad, my port incision busted open about the day after surgery. So I went immediately to the emergency room where I had my surgery at, and I called my doctor. I guess she didn't know. I don't know. Maybe my mom didn't explain well, and obviously the physician's assistant that stitched me up didn't either. Didn't tell her that it was where the port was. So she told her it was one of my side incisions, and he said it doesn't look infected, it's fine. So she didn't put me on antibiotics. Well, I had a little redness on the weekend, so I called, the on-call doctor, and he said reschedule your appointment to come in for Monday, and just to make sure that nothing's wrong. Because I told him it was the incision where the port was. And he's like, we want to make sure that there's no infection. I'm like, okay, I don't think there's one now because it's not red anymore and it's not warm to touch. He's like, we'll still come in. So I called in and I made the appointment, went in. Um, my doctor was very upset. I mean, she, of course, maintained. She's wonderful, but she was upset. She said that the hospital told her that it was one of the side incisions. Had she known it was my port, she would have immediately, whether or not it looked infected, put me on antibiotics just to avoid a port infection, and immediately got me on antibiotics. And she said that worst case scenario is that she'll have to remove my port. And of course I started crying in the office because, you know, I went through so much and I just don't want to have to go back a step. I'm like, I'm in this zone. I want to get fit and I want to get anyway. Uh, but she said that she has to tell me the worst scenario, and that if the worst case is that she has to remove it, then it just slows me down for another few months, which I just hope and I pray and that that won't happen. To me, it doesn't look infected. I'm taking the antibiotics. I'm like, please, no, I don't want to get an infection. So I'm taking the antibiotics, and it looks really good to me. And she got I think she was concerned because when she put a Q-tip in the one of the incision areas that the doctor didn't completely close up, that the Q-tip went down like that deep, and she was concerned. She's like, that's down there. That's where the port's at. So anyway, I have another appointment on Friday, so we'll know, and we'll see what the doctor says. So hopefully, wish me well, and hopefully it'll come out good. All right, so I have a couple minutes left. Okay, my concerns. I am so concerned and worried. I've been home since the surgery, and I've been able to maintain the diet and do really well. Going to go back to work tomorrow. It's always a struggle when I start injecting real life in with my weight loss, and so I'm a little worried. I am going to try to do like where I have everything already preset, so I can just grab my box in the morning. I'm thinking I'm going to get a little bit of a different lunch bag because right now mine's like this little satchel, and I don't know. And I'm thinking about maybe getting an extra blender to have at work at my desk inside one of my drawers. That way I can, because I don't like the smoothies made without ice and without blending it. It just doesn't taste good to me. So I feel like this will help me stay on track and not be so worried. The soups, I already have containers to be able to bring them to and from work. And usually what I do is I cook up a whole can, because right now I can only do half a cup at a time. So I already have them like pre-measured out, pre-strained, already ready to go. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and get taken care of today, get myself set up for the rest of the week, and try to do this every week. Probably I'm going to change from Wednesdays to Sundays because that's the day I only work 7 to 3, and then I have pretty much the rest of the afternoon to get everything in order for this, for the rest of the week. And that's my plan, and that's what I want to stick to. So I'm excited. I'm like, this is actually happening. I was so worried that this was going to be another failed attempt. And usually once I get to 20 pounds lost is when I start to go back. So I'm at 19.5 as of Monday. I'm I'm pretty sure that I've lost a few more. I'll have lost a couple more pounds by Friday, just because of the calorie restriction. And I know that as I start interjecting food after my pureed stage, the weight will slow down, and I'm not worried about that. I'm actually preparing myself mentally, so hopefully this will work, and it won't be another failed attempt of Tammy trying to diet. So anyway, um, so that's about it. Anyway, if you guys have any suggestions on how what kind of lunchbox, what kind of tools, I pretty much have everything, I'm pretty sure. But any help is always welcome. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye.